comfortable and certainly better than sleeping on the bare boards or on the ground. That was last year. Look what's happened since last year. Thermarest, the same company, has brought out something smaller, lighter, less bulky and twice the price. So let's pop these on the scales and see what we're talking about. The difference in size, I don't need to demonstrate, you can see it. But what's the difference in weight? 625 grams versus 440. I've just saved myself 200 grams there. This thing blows up 3-4 times thicker than the Thermarest mattress. With the Thermarest mattress, if I duck my elbows in, I always hit the ground. If I duck my hips in, I hit the ground. With this, I never hit the ground. I'm that far above the ground when I get on the mattress, and no matter how I contort my body, I've always got that air cushion. So I think that is brilliant between last year and this year to get more comfort, less weight. And okay, it cost me twice the price. And I think that's something you're going to have to realise fairly early on, is the more lightweight you get, the more you're spending, and the lighter your wallet gets. So one thing you will certainly end up with over the course of time is a lightweight wallet. There are some things which are incredibly lightweight, but I don't particularly rate them. This was something I just picked up. Basically a piece of plastic, but it is actually a plastic mat. You know, if it's all unfolded, it would go over me like a rather sloppy sort of plastic mat. I mean, okay, it might protect me from one shower, but it's not going to last me for a month on the trail in the rain. You need a proper waterproof. Again, waterproofs, if anyone's sort of lived through some decades of the outdoors, you would know that waterproofs used to include things like Dunlop-proof rubber coat and heavy-duty nylon, great chunky zips. They were all bulky, they were all heavy, but now, complete waterproof set, if you get something like Montane, single skin type things, that's the top, that's the bottoms, top and bottoms, and you're completely covered for the sake of that. But one thing I've always been keen on is getting two uses out of something. I never ever wear a cotton t-shirt in the outdoors, but in here it's a cotton t-shirt or nothing. What I wear in the outdoors right next to my skin is usually a Paramore trail shirt, and that is it for about 90% of my walking. I won't put anything else on top. When it gets cold, wet and windy, then I put something else on top, but for most of the time that is all I wear. Now what happened to the old 3-layer system, the base layer, the fleece layer, the waterproof? I find I've got 2 layers there for the price of 1, because this thing, the fabric it's made of, you have to go and talk to Paramore about the science of it. All I do is it works. You put it on next to your skin this way around and it feels warm and cosy. If it's too warm, if you're beginning to sweat, all you do is you turn it inside out and you wear it this way around and you literally feel the temperature plummet. And if you get too cold, that way around. In other words, one shirt is like 2 garments for me. And that's a property of the fabric, so look out for innovation. That may not be particularly lightweight, it may not be particularly robust. The thing is, it does 2 jobs. It does the job of a cool layer and a warm layer. And like I said, if I've got it the warm way around and then it starts pouring down, sure, I'll top on a skimpy little top and I'm fine. It's almost like having the 3 layers.